Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Sooah Park. I am Associate Professor of Music at the University of Texas at Tyler. Thank you so much for attending this session. The song you just listened to at the very beginning is The Place of Breaking Light, written by Charles Cadman. It is the first song from his song cycle from Wigwam and Teepee. I will perform the rest of the song cycle throughout this presentation. Charles Cadman is not a well-known composer to us, but he was a prolific song composer who used many Native American melodies in his vocal compositions. In today's session, we will learn the Indianist movement that Cadman and other American composers had begun at the beginning of the 20th century, as well as Charles Cadman's vocal compositions that represent the style of the Indianist movement. Then what is the Indianist movement? At the end of the 19th century, American musical nationalism grew, and this caused the interest of Americans in the cultures of minority groups. Around the same time, American ethnomusicologists transcribed and recorded Native American melodies, and scholars published the transcriptions in Western notation. These efforts fueled the Indianist movement in the United States roughly from 1890 to 1925. The Indianist movement was a movement that American classical composers incorporated Indian musical ideas with some of the basic principles of Western music with the goal of creating a new, truly American national music. This is the example of using a tribal melody in Cadman's songs. Frederick Burton collected the song of the Ojibways tribe and published the songs in his book called American Primitive Music in 1909. Cadman borrowed the theme and composed The Place of Breaking Light based on the Ojibways melody. In 1892, Czech composer Antonin Dvorak arrived to teach in New York City. He urged American composers to stop imitating European models and to turn instead to indigenous sources. Dvorak did not directly quote the indigenous music in his New World Symphony, but his call encouraged many American composers to take interest in using the American Indian music in their classical compositions. Composers who used the tribal melodies in their works are Edward MacDowell, Arthur Farwell, Charles Cadman, Amy Beach, among others. Arthur Farwell was one of the most important composers in the Indianist movement. Farwell founded the Wawan Press, which published compositions of Indianist music in America. The Indianist movement declined with the G. Sharma's acquisition of the Wawan Press in 1912. Another leading Indianist composer was Charles Wakefield Cadman. He was born in Jonestown, Pennsylvania. He began his piano lesson at the age of 13, but he did not attend a music school to receive a formal musical training in composition. What is most notable in his musical career is that he met neighbor Nellie Richmond Eberhardt in 1902, and they began to work together, and their collaboration lasted for 40 years. The collaboration between Charles Cadman and Nellie Eberhardt was the most critical part in both of their careers. Eberhardt wrote the text to Cadman's 200 songs and 5 operas for 40 years. Their first opera was never performed. However, their second opera, Chanoise, the translation is The Robin Women, was premiered by the Metropolitan Opera in 1918. Eberhardt was the first woman librettist to have her work performed by the Metropolitan Opera. Now, I'm going to perform 2 songs from 4 American Indian songs by Cadman and Eberhardt. This song cycle was Cadman and Eberhardt's first commercial success in 1909. The first song, From the Land of Sky Blue Water, particularly became very popular. Cadman drew from Omaha and Iroquois songs for this song cycle. Cadman studied the work of ethnologist Alice Fletcher, and Fletcher studied the Omaha tribe and recorded their music and stories. Cadman wrote the accompaniment underneath the Omaha tribal melody that was collected by Alice Fletcher. The Indian tribes share common stories in their songs. The most common categories of their poetry and songs are love songs, war songs, animal songs, dream songs, ghost dance song, and healing ritual songs. The verses are condensed, yet very visual on the page. The slide is Dear Dance Song, and you can see that the poem was structured around the visual effect. Their poem don't waste words and are simple in a single thought. Cadman used the Iroquois tribal melody that Dr. Theo Baker collected in his The White Dawn is Stealing. Nellie Eberhardt's lyrics in this song are not closely aligned with the style of the Native American poetry styles. She used a rhyme scheme which is the standard Western style of composing a poem.
The young corn is waving its blaze in the morning breeze. The birds chant lonely, the leaves softly moan above. The heart of me sighs, the heart of me sighs for love. My signal I flash where the spring silver waters lie. My love cord I send on the winds that are floating by. Then come, thy carving shall be as the dawn to me. The heart of me sighs, the heart of me sighs for thee.
We're coming back to Cadman's From Wigwam and Teepee. From the Long Room of the Sea was a harmonization of a Chippewa song that was recorded by Francis Densmore, another significant American ethnomusicologist. The tribe believed that the dead were supposed to reach the Blessed Isles in a white stone canoe. The canoe song was also chosen for the departure of a prophet. A prophet stepped into his canoe that glided along the gleaming path of the setting sun. He was getting far away, and his voice becoming fainter as he disappeared in distance. This is a death song that farewells a prophet in the tribe.
From the long room of the sea came a spirit weeping. In my wigwam stood by me, woke me from my sleeping. In a whisper soft as breath, thus the spirit wailing in the white canoe
The warpath song is one of the main topics in the Native American songs and poems. When the warriors are upon the warpath, the women sing songs of encouragement and send thoughts of strength and valor to the absent. The melody was suggested by a Chippewas song that was recorded by Francis Densmore.
Warriors on the warpath, lonely camping in a land of strangers. Ye hunters, ye moccasin carriers, ye who build the fires, ye who have gone forth. Lest your hearts no fear in darkness, through the ghostly chill of midnight, I send my thoughts to you. I send my thoughts to you. Ye warriors on the warpath, moving silent through the mist of daybreak. Ye hunters, ye moccasin carriers, ye who build the fires, ye who have gone forth. Lest your heroes fail in battle, through the tender light of morning, I send my thoughts to you. I send my thoughts to you. I send my thoughts to you. I send my thoughts to you.
This song was built on a theme recorded by Francis LaFlèche and Alice Fletcher. The song refers to a person who has seen the thunder beings in dreams. Such a person possessed powers to control over the elements. The native thunderbird is a legendary creature in North American indigenous peoples' culture. It represents power, protection, and strength. He is often seen as the most powerful of all spirits and can also transform into human form. This mythology about the thunderbird is common among most of the Native American tribes. In old days, this song was sung on the eve of battle because the appearance of the birds was a sign for victory.
Thunderbirds come from their forest of cedars. The thunder god roars as they hide the sun's beams. The wind's path I tread with their black wings above me. Yet feel these who have known them in dreams. Before and the birds, hawks that follow, they herald the storms and the thunder god's might. Yet brave is my heart when his yellow
Thank you very much for listening to this video. And if you have any questions regarding the Native American melodies and vocal works by Cadman, please reach out to me. Thank you so much.